Hey, what's up guys, JB here, and well, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you haven't been to my channel before. Well, I thought it was about time that I upgraded my office, so it's nearly finished, but I'm going through a bit of redecoration. I've painted the walls, I've put a nice blind up in the window behind me here. I did build this MDF desk. Well, it's almost a desk, it's just a few legs and you know, a worktop with a bit of support underneath here and some shelves for the printer and files and stuff. But I did varnish this a couple of weeks ago, so now we've got a lovely smooth shiny surface for the desk. It's a lot better once it has been varnished rather than just having it bare. But most important, I've bought myself this. Now this is what I want to tell you about on this video. This is my LG 27-inch high definition monitor. Now for quite a while now I've been using a rather small screen, and to have this 27-inch screen, it is just phenomenal. I keep going back to my laptop and just seeing this tiny little screen. It's a big difference, if you'll excuse the pun as well. But there you go. I've got oh look, I've got me up at the moment. So yeah, just to give you a bit of an idea of the size here, I'm just going to run through a few features of it as well, give you a quick look at what the you know, the definition of the screen looks like, the quality and what have you. So let's jump into that right now. The contents of the box include the base and stand, power lead, HDMI cable, setup disc and screws. Here you can see how the stand allows you to tilt the screen. This attaches to the base with a bolt you can tighten by hand. The whole stand fixes to the monitor with two Phillips screws. On the back you have the VGA connection, speakers, HDMI and power. The monitor can be wall mounted with the fixing points. And underneath is the power and menu button. So what I've got on the screen at the moment is the program that I use to edit and make my videos. It's Cyberlink PowerDirector. Now I've got a yearly kind of ongoing subscription with this, so I stay updated with the latest versions, but I do believe I only use a fraction of its capability. But this is actually the first time I've really kind of opened this and started using it with this bigger screen. It's just going to make it so much easier. As you can see, it's quite a thin border around the screen here, which is always nice. You know, the old thick border around TVs and monitors kind of went out a few years ago, didn't they? And they started making TVs with much thinner borders. So that's really nice. I really like that. It's a very slim design as well. It's maybe a little bit kind of not unstable, but just kind of moves around a little bit. Obviously there shouldn't be any movement on the desk or what have you, but yeah, maybe it's just a little bit wibbly wobbly, but hey, I'm not too worried about that. Maybe I need to tighten it up underneath the base into the bracket here, which we'll have a look at. So here's a bit of footage that I'm yet to edit for this video, and it's just me getting the monitor out of the box. But it's so much better, so much nicer having this big screen. If you hold tight, I might just do a review of the Cyberlink PowerDirector program and maybe take you through the process of me editing some of my videos. that'll be fun. But yeah, absolutely loving this screen. You know, LG, I don't think you can really moan at LG. I did look at a couple of cheaper options, but they weren't actually that much cheaper. And for a much better, well-known brand, I thought, you know, it's worth just paying that little bit extra. One downfall that some people didn't quite like about this monitor is that it doesn't have speakers. Now actually the cheaper one that I saw that I was going to buy did have speakers. Now I would rather have a monitor without speakers and pay a little bit more than get a cheap monitor with speakers. But the speakers aren't going to be great. They're really not going to be great. So why not get yourself some plug-in speakers just like what I've got here. I've actually had these speakers. These are Logitech speakers. I've got the subwoofer over here and a couple of speakers here. Now I've had these for quite a few years now, and they work absolutely brilliantly. Got some real nice sound from them. So I'm not worried about speakers in the monitor. I've got speakers here. So just a little bit, and then put.
With a 27-inch screen, there is plenty of room to open and work with multiple windows.
I don't want to go too deep because it might actually limit the depth that I can go down onto this board. That's the only thing. You might have to play around with how deep you do actually put. This monitor is supplied with a HDMI lead, which I've plugged straight into my hard drive over here, but you can also plug in a VGA lead. I think I'm going to stick with HDMI. I'll leave details of this monitor in the description box down below, so you can go and check it out yourself. But I'll definitely give this a 5-star rating. Definitely, I've got no issues with it whatsoever yet. I did actually connect this monitor to my iPad via HDMI lead and ran a movie through it, and actually spot on. Oh look, it's me again. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got to find out about the monitor and maybe a little bit about my setup and my office. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, that would be awesome, and you could also subscribe to my channel if you wanted to. That would be fantastic. Any questions or comments, leave those in the box below and I'll do my best to reply to them. Fantastic guys, look after yourself and I'll see you next time.